Now, who among the following defines politics as authoritative allocation of values? So this, while reading the lecture itself, I have repeated it some about like 10 or 15 times, this statement. So even if you haven't done it correct, then the answer is David Easton. And also read about Ian Bell and Harold Laswell. Very important. Now, who among the following is considered as a reluctant Democrat? Now, this is a tricky question. So, social contract, social contract, social contract. So, the option is A, reluctant Democrat. If you read J.S. Mill, it's very interesting. So, although calls for voting, but also the cumulative or the weighted voting he calls for. So, then you can understand. So, here the option is that one. And Saptang theory of state, again, easy one. Kautilya, and also read M.N. Roy books. And J. Prakash Narayan, see the option. So R.S. Sharma, Yavish, it's an optional. If you want to read, you can. Otherwise, it's good if you read it. So it's time, pause the video, go on internet, search for J. Prakash Narayan and the important movements that they have participated, and also M.N. Roy and the important movements and the terms, the humanism words, etc. by M.N. Roy. And Hindutva, who is a Hindu, by Savarkar. And also pause, go on internet, search for famous books of Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal. Very important. Now the concept of complex equality, again important one. So it's by Michael Walzer. If you have read, if you have went through the previous questions that I have asked you to go through, then you would have answered it to be Michael Walzer. And also read about David Miller, and now it's high time to read about Ideal of Rights by Donald Dworkin. This is the fourth question in a row, I think. Then Isaiah Berlin is the author of 4 essays on liberty. And also find out whose books are this, Taking Rights Seriously, Constitution of Liberty, What's Wrong with Negative Liberty. So it's for you to read, understand. Now the Consideration of Representative Government was authored by who? Now, who wrote representative government? Here you can sit down to rule out. You can rule out J.S. Mill, his father of John Stuart Mill. So you can rule out now. So the answer is John Stuart Mill only. And Plato, you haven't read that representative government, he did not go for. He called for this philosopher king. So you can rule out 1 and 2. Now the option will be between John Locke. And John Locke what? John Locke did not write on representative government. He called for the civil society concept, right? The contract. So it's J.S. Mill only. Now, United Nations is what? MNC, a multinational corporation, international NGO and business entity. So here again, it could be tricky for those who have not known what is United Nations only. So the option is international organization. So for you to understand, you can understand like what is an NGO, what is multinational corporation. Go just for the definitions. Now the major wars of between India and Pakistan took place between. So the wars are like 1965, India-Pak war, 71 liberation, Bangladesh liberation, 47, 48, what it is? Partition. So option like frequent major wars that could be understand. 1999 Kargil, 1969 India-China.